Welcome to Mindful Rhythms, your podcast for holistic well-being. I'm Vandana, your guide and fellow traveler on this journey of self-discovery and healing. Today I want to talk about something very close to my heart, the power of energy. And do you guys know that emotions are contagious? Really? Is it? Yes, guys. So today it's going to be a different topic to explore how our emotions impact healing and recovery. Stay tuned and let's go deeper in this topic. We are living in a time where it's pretty common to see medical science and holistic practices working hand in hand. We've come to understand that energy plays a crucial role in our healing and wellness. But have you ever stopped to think about how much your energy, your thoughts, and emotions can actually influence not just your own health, but also the well-being of those around you? Let me tell you, many PhD researchers, medical professionals, and even spiritual masters out there emphasize that whatever energy we focus on, whether it's positive or negative, tends to multiply. This is especially important when we are supporting someone who's going through a tough time, be it physically or emotionally, isn't it? So if we focus on positivity, it can truly enhance the healing and recovery process. But if we allow ourselves to dwell in worry or fear, like literally focus on worry, fear, that low frequency emotions, well, that can also have a multiplying effect, which we do not necessarily want. So now let's think about this for a moment. When someone close to us is unwell, what's our first instinct? We worry. It's natural, right? We might talk about it with others, share our concerns, and hope for some comfort. But here's the thing. When we constantly share these worries, we are not just seeking support, we are actually amplifying the negative energy surrounding the situation. Emotions are contagious. Yes, that's right. Just like a cold or flu, emotions can spread from one person to another. This concept known as emotional contagion in psychology. That explains why we often mirror the emotions of those around us. When we are stuck in a worry or fear, we are tuning into those lower frequency emotions, and these vibrations don't just stay with us, they spread. The people we talk to pick up on this energy, and before you know it, there's a chain reaction of stress and anxiety. And guess who else picks up on this? The person who is sick. Patients or anyone going through a hard time are incredibly sensitive to the emotions of those around them. It's like when you are in a room full of people and you can just feel the tension, even if no one is saying anything. You know why? Because emotions, particularly negative ones, can permeate the environment. Now, this isn't just some abstract idea. Studies have shown that psychological stress can weaken the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight off illness. So when we bring lower frequency emotions like fear, guilt, anxiety into the mix, we are actually making it more difficult for the person to heal. Now, here's something else to consider, guys. We often hear people say, stay positive, but what does that really mean? Sometimes we might put on a brave face pretending to be positive, while deep down we are still worried or thinking negatively. I like to think of this as the difference between being positive and being powerful. Being positive can sometimes feel like a bit of performance, like we are pretending, right? We are saying the right things, but inside we are still unsure, still struggling with those lower frequency thoughts. But being powerful, that's different. When you are powerful, you genuinely believe what you are saying and feeling. There's a deep alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and your actions. And this kind of energy, it's strong, it's resilient, and it can truly uplift not just you, but everyone around you. When we operate from a place of power, when we believe in the positivity we are expressing, we help others, especially those who are unwell, to tap into the same strength. It's like we are raising the vibrational frequency of the entire space, creating an environment that's truly conducive to healing. Let me explain how this concept works scientifically. Have you ever heard of resonance in physics? It's fascinating, guys. And it ties directly into how our emotions impact others. There's actually a healing therapy called tuning fork therapy. When you strike one tuning fork, another nearby will start vibrating at the same frequency, even if you don't touch it. Our emotions work in a similar way. When we are around others, our emotional states, our vibrations can resonate with theirs. If we are feeling love, compassion, or hope, those high frequency emotions can uplift everyone in the room. But if we are stuck in a worry or anger, those low frequencies can bring the energy down. That is why it's so important to be mindful of the energy we bring into the space, especially when supporting someone who's unwell. Bringing in higher frequency emotions like love and compassion raises the vibrational energy of the entire space, creating an environment that supports healing. So when we are there for someone who's going through a tough time, the energy we bring truly matters. So by focusing on love, hope, and positivity, we are not just offering words of comfort, we are actively contributing to their healing process. But how do we ensure that we are not spreading negative energy? It's not just about putting on a happy face, guys. It's about genuinely shifting the energy in a positive direction. And this does not mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is fine. It's about consciously choosing to focus on what's going right rather than what's going wrong. One powerful tool which you can use is gratitude. Isn't it? Isn't it simple? Even in difficult times, there's always something to be grateful for, no matter how small. By focusing on those small victories like good day or even a moment of peace, we start to shift the energy toward the positive. And this does not just help the person who's unwell, it uplifts us as well. Another way to maintain positive energy is by sharing uplifting stories. Hearing about others who have overcome similar challenges can inspire hope and remind us that recovery is possible. It's like adding fuel to that fire of resilience and strength. Mindfulness and meditations are also excellent practices. They help us stay centered, calm our minds, and raise our own vibrational frequencies. When we are calm and centered, we naturally bring that peaceful energy into the space, making it easier for everyone to relax and heal. Lastly, let's not forget the power of positive affirmations, not just for others, but for ourselves too. When we consciously choose to focus on love, strength, and hope, we are not just speaking words, we are creating a powerful energy that can support healing for everyone involved. By being intentional about the energy we cultivate and share, we can make a significant impact, not just on ourselves, but on those we are supporting as well. Now we have discussed the importance of avoiding negative energies by focusing on gratitude, sharing positive stories, practicing mindfulness, and using affirmations. But what happens once the difficult times have passed? Should we revisit those pains and problems with others? Or could that potentially bring back the very negative energy we worked so hard to move past? That's the question that often comes up. After everything has improved, is it a good idea to talk about the struggles we went through? On one hand, sharing our stories can be a way of process and release the emotions tied to those experiences. But on the other hand, bringing up past pains might reintroduce the negative energy associated with them. So when we revisit tough times, we may unintentionally bring back the fear, stress, or sadness we felt during those moments. These emotions, even if they are from the past, can lower the positive energy we've cultivated and affect not just our own well-being, but also the emotional state of those around us. So how do we approach this? The key is mindfulness, guys. It's not about avoiding the past altogether, but about choosing how and when to discuss it. If you do decide to share, try to focus on the growth, strength, and lessons that came from those challenges. This way, you shift the conversations toward positivity and resilience rather than dwelling on the difficulties. By doing so, you are not just protecting your own energy, you are also ensuring that your story contributes to a positive, healing environment for everyone involved. Now, guys, we have explored how reflecting on past challenges should be approached with care, focusing on the growth and resilience we have gained. This thoughtful approach helps ensure that the energy we project remains supportive, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. So now, let's take a breathe in and breathe out. So as we wrap up, let's circle back to the idea we started with. Emotions are contagious. The energy you bring into the world, whether through your thoughts, actions, or words, does not just stay with you. It spreads to those around you, influencing their moods, thoughts, and even their well-being. So here's something to consider, guys. Now, ask these questions to yourself. What kind of energy are you spreading? Are you contributing to an environment that uplifts and supports others? Or are there areas where you could be more mindful of the energy you are sharing? Just as a smile can light up a room, your overall energy can set the tone for everyone you interact with. So by being aware of how contagious your emotions are, you can consciously choose to create a ripple effect that fosters healing, understanding, and connection. Thank you for joining me today on Mindful Rhythms. Let's continue this journey together, knowing that the energy we share can have a profound impact. Your energy is not just powerful, it's contagious. Let's use it to create a world where harmony, compassion, and well-being are the norm. Until next time, take care and spread the kind of energy you want to see in the world.